from the Oak Wall Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hello, this is Jesse Oakley III, and welcome to the Oak Zone, where we provide positive words of wisdom for you, the happy people. Now, Monday through Friday, I give you a plethora of positivity on a show called the Oak Zone. But today is Sunday morning, and it is time for the Sunday Morning Chat Series, where I get to interview a plethora of positive people that are making a big difference in their communities. Whether they are speakers, authors, yoga instructors, Bitcoin experts, charity people, animal rescue foundation people, if you think about anyone that's making a positive difference in a community, you will hear from them on this show and on this channel. And today, we have ourselves a darn good show. I've been asked by many people, what's Mary Kay and what's the purpose of Mary Kay this and Mary Kay that? And it got me thinking. I want to know more about Mary Kay, and believe I have a person that can understand and give her story on the Mary Kay and her experience within this organization. And it gives me great pleasure to actually interview none other than Miss Kay Collis. Kay, how's it going?
Great, wonderful. Good morning, everyone.
All right. And Kay, without any further delay, let's chat.
Okay.
All right. Now, could you explain what is Mary Kay?
Mary Kay is a cosmetics company, and the sales force are all independent contractors. So we have a Mary Kay corporate office in Dallas, Texas, and we've got subsidiaries all around the world because we're in 40 countries. So Mary Kay is cosmetics, body care, color cosmetics, and skincare. We do have fragrance, and we have sunscreen. So it's basically, people tend to think it's a women's only company, but it's not. Over 10 to 15% of our sales are for men. And we have a great men's line. Yes. And a lot of people are surprised to learn that, but I got into it a long time ago. But I love my Mary Kay. It's a lot of fun. And it's even more fun when you can defy Mother Nature and look so much younger than what your driver's license says.
Nice. Very, very nice. Now, how did you get started within the Mary Kay business?
Well, I'm a sucker for contests. And so I went to a Chamber of Commerce event, and there was a Mary Kay team that was there, and they were giving away free product. And they said, drop your business card in here and we'll draw free product for you. And of course, I'm a sucker for contests. I love entering contests. And I dropped my business card in, and the girl that got my card was just extremely focused, determined. And then when she came over to do the facial to introduce me to the products, she discovered I was from Dallas, Texas, and that I had already read all the Mary Kay books on positive, Mary Kay on people management, her autobiography, and how to run a business. I'd already read all those books when I was back in Dallas, where Mary Kay's corporate offices are. And I read those books on the Dallas area rapid transit, the bus that you ride into downtown Dallas. Here I'm sitting by myself reading these Mary Kay books. Never once got warm chattered. We call it warm chattering. Talked to by any Mary Kay people while I was in Dallas. So I come out here to Las Vegas. I've been here 3 years. I enter this little contest, and all of a sudden, a Mary Kay person finally offers me a free facial. And oh, by the way, you win 2 free eyeshadows. And I love eyeshadows. And I said, okay, but I'm going to be tough. You need to come over at 7 a.m. in the morning, because I'll wear your makeup all day and I'll hand out your business cards, but don't ever ask me to do Mary Kay. My degree is in finance and economics, and I'm a finance person. I'm not a Mary Kay. I'm not pawning lipsticks or selling lipsticks. So she was a perfect consultant. She came over, did everything. I fell in love with the products. And then when she started talking to me about the career opportunity, I went, holy cow, you get how much of a discount when you're a consultant? And she told me what it was. And I went, okay, let me buy this item and this item and this item. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, about 3 months, I'll need to buy all these other items and I'll just sign up and get that discount. So that's how I got started in Mary Kay. I love the products and I joined just to get my discount.
All right, fantastic. Now, what were some of the challenges that you faced within the Mary Kay business?
In my Mary Kay business, some of the biggest challenges, of course, are people's preconceived ideas of what is Mary Kay. And it's a whole group of little old grannies that are using this horrible makeup from, back in 1960s. And they're going to try to get you to buy this huge inventory and all this type of stuff. So I have to overcome these false comments and statements and these wrong things that are said about Mary Kay. And that's where the positive energy that I have and I have to stay focused on, because there's a whole lot of wrong information out there in our world today. I think we've heard it called false news or whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of untruths in the world. Mary Kay is a lot of fun. We invest millions of dollars in research and development. Our products are cutting edge. We work with the FDA for approvals on our products. And it is not your grandma's makeup. We go to college campuses. We've got over 30% of our sales force that is under 28 years old. That's really awesome. Wouldn't most companies like to have 30% of their customer base less than 28 years old right now in today's world? Yeah. It's awesome. And that's the biggest challenge, is overcoming all these things that, oh, Mary Kay doesn't work. Oh, it broke me out. Oh, it did this. Oh, it did that. Well, skincare is, you got to be careful about skincare. Not everybody has dry skin or oily skin or combination or normal, and not what works on me may not work on somebody else. So you have to sit down one-on-one and understand, just like going to the doctor and getting your prescriptions for your body. You still have your skin. I'm your skin person. I keep you looking gorgeous. I keep you looking younger than you ever have been. That's my job. And so that's the fun part of Mary Kay, is I help people erase years and, those bad tanning booth things that people do sometimes, and running out in the sun without sunscreen and sun damage. It's my job to make you look gorgeous and beautiful, whether you're a man or a woman. And for men, just let you know, since you're a guy, Jesse, okay, I have the best get out of the doghouse gifts in the world. Women love Mary Kay. So when you mess up and you're going to get out of that doghouse, call me. I'll get you out.
Oh, please. I definitely want some doghouse protection insurance.
Definitely.
Oh, my. Now, we talked about parts of the best moments along the challenges. Now, what were some of the really best moments about Mary Kay?
Oh, goodness. There's so many of them. Of course, being in the National Court of Sales 8 times in my career is amazing. And of course, the 8 years of driving a Mary Kay car. So I had no car payments. I had no car insurance. I drove a Mary Kay. They call them trophies on wheels. So that was really awesome. Of course, the lifestyle and the vacations and the business trips that I got to take with my late husband. We had 19 years of a marriage, and the good news is 15 of that was during Mary Kay, and we lived a lifestyle. I mean, it was a fairy tale marriage, and because of the positive energy, because of all the wonderful, just the way the husbands are welcome, they're our business partners in Mary Kay. So that was awesome. But I've got to admit, the one that stays at the top of my list and has been there for, goodness, 15 years now, is one of my customers. Her son was getting married, and the mother of the bride was a glamour gal. She did everything. And my customer raised her 3 boys, and she was a housewife, volunteer in the church, and she was just a plain Jane, is what some people will call her. But she had a heart of gold. I loved her to death, and she'd used Mary Kay ever since back in the 70s. So she had beautiful skin. And so she said, you've got to help me, because I'm the mother of the bride and I have to compete with mother of this groom, and I'm competing with the mother of the bride, who's a glamour gal. So you've got to help me and make sure I look good and I don't embarrass myself with how I look. I said, no problem. And so we met several times. She went to the wedding. I didn't hear anything. I knew exactly when the wedding date was. So I was hoping the next week she would call me. And she called and she goes, "Kay, you've got to come over. I've got the pictures for you." And I thought, okay, I can't tell with her voice. Is she happy, sad? What happened? And so when she opened the door and I was standing there, she was in tears. And I thought, oh no, it went down in flames. But she was in tears because for the first time, she was in her late 50s, the first time in her life, she was told she was beautiful. That's what I do. Why in the world would any woman go all the way into her late 50s when she's the mother of the groom to hear for the very first time that she's beautiful? My job is to make sure women hear that on a daily basis. Every woman is beautiful.
Wow.
That's my top, very best thing.
Wow. You got me right here, Kay. After hearing that story, it's just phenomenal that someone was saying that she's beautiful, and whew, that you got me right here, Kay. Let's say that, man.
It still gets me. I mean, I love her to death.
Wow.
But that's what I do. Women are beautiful. My job is to bring out their natural beauty and make sure husbands and that they get their compliments. And that's part of what I've learned in Mary Kay is we need to compliment each other more often. Don't we feel better when we get a compliment?
Yes, we do. We do. Yes. All right. Now, Kay, let's say that you meet somebody that sees this and hears the story that you just told, and they're inspired by what you're doing with what you have right now. What type of advice would you give that person if they want to be in your shoes?
Okay, if they want to be in my shoes and they want to drive free cars, they want the free diamonds that I have, because I mean, I've got the real diamonds. They've been appraised at hundreds and thousands of dollars of free diamonds I've earned in my Mary Kay career. Yes, that was the other thing my late husband loved about Mary Kay. He never had to buy me jewelry. I just went out and earned my own. But what I would tell somebody that says, well, Kay, I want to do what you're doing, I would tell them first and foremost, Mary Kay works when you work Mary Kay the right way. The Mary Kay way is what we say. Because you will hear a lot of negativity that, oh, Mary Kay doesn't work. Well, every time I hear Mary Kay doesn't work, I hear the words, I don't work for that person. Because I'm proof positive Mary Kay works. I tried my best to break this company. I did everything wrong. Then I did everything right, and it just all fell into my lap. So Mary Kay works when you work your Mary Kay business the Mary Kay way. And you can make any amount of money. So I know how to do it. Listen to me. I'll show you. It's on the website. We have e-business now where you can run your business strictly off the internet. Mary Kay is cutting edge. And so I know all of those different things. And I've got connections with other people like Instagram. I'm still learning Instagram, but I've got some Mary Kay buddies that love Instagram. So, and in Mary Kay, one of our values is the golden rule, which is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I am perfectly comfortable letting one of my people go talk to another Mary Kay person because we never ever steal each other's customers or team members. That's the golden rule. And so we all come together and we work together as a team, and everybody, even though we're independent contractors, we all help each other. And their success and my success, it all goes together. So I would just say, listen and watch. And we've got thousands of self-made millionaires in Mary Kay. And if you want to be one, it takes you a few years, but if you do the work, you roll up your sleeves and you do what you're supposed to do, you can be a self-made millionaire in Mary Kay in whatever time frame you want. So that's the cool thing.
I tell you, that is fantastic. Great advice for someone that wants to be in your shoes. Now, how can people know more information about Mary Kay? What websites can they go to?
Well, the company's main website is, of course, marykay.com. And since we're all independent contractors, I would hope that they would, if you have a Mary Kay consultant, you need to go contact that consultant first. because like I said, the golden rule, we don't take each other's customers or team members. So go back to your person that you know and you love and you work with Mary Kay. If you do not have one and you want somebody local, let's say you're listening and you're in Philadelphia, but you want to deal with a Philadelphia person, go to themarykay.com, and they've got a list of local consultants, and they'll hook you up with somebody that is producing, somebody that's selling, that's actually working their business. If you're okay with coming with a Las Vegas person like myself, then just use themarykay.com / and it's the letters KCOLLIS. Got to spell my last name correctly, because if you put an N in there, you're going to end up with Kim, which is up in Upper New York, and that's Kim Collins, and I'm Kay Collis. So either ways.
And don't fret, happy people. The links that she just mentioned will be in the description right below this video. So after this interview, you want to know more information about Mary Kay and you want Kay Collis as a connection, remember, the link will be in the description right below, and it will be correctly spelled. So I want to let you know in that department. All right.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. And now we are almost at the end of this interview, and it is shout out time. And is there anyone that you'd like to give a shout out to for making everything possible, all this possible?
You know, honestly, I would give a shout out for those of us that have a strong faith, because everybody's faith is different, but my faith is extremely strong, and I've had to survive some life challenges that I have been blessed to have additional days on this earth that I probably should not have. So your faith and whoever you believe is the supreme leader. Also, I would give a shout out to the army of guardian angels, because a lot of my family and friends are up in heaven. And Jesse, I know we've gone through some stuff, and I honestly believe I need an army of guardian angels. I am a handful, I know it. And so I would say a shout out to my guardian angels. And then, of course, everybody that I meet down here on earth, I believe everybody is just, there's a gift. Everybody has a gift. And my job is I need to help discover that gift that you have. I believe that everybody has something of value to share with other people. And I treasure the people that I meet and that I work with, the Toastmasters, the Mary Kay people, Chamber of Commerce, even strangers. I'm amazed at when you keep this positive aura around you, positive people just appear in front of you and they help you. And it works.
Yes,
it does.
It certainly does. And that is awesome. It also helps to have some guardian angels there, because you mentioned yours and I mentioned mine, and they can truly be there when definitely in the clutch. And all these high people, again, it doesn't take one person. It takes a whole team, a whole community to make it happen.
That's true.
All right.
Very true.
All right. So the question I have for you is, there are going to be lots of happy people watching this video, and they are amazed and they're inspired and they're saying, wow, throughout your whole journey and your whole story. Now, if you can offer the happy people out there some solid words of wisdom, what would it be?
First and foremost, no regrets. Never, ever. We all screw up. We all make mistakes. We all open our mouths when we should have kept it closed. And we've posted and we've written and we've said things. Have no regrets. Know when to go back and say, hey, I'm sorry, I blew it. But have no regrets, because we do not. My second point is, we never know when our last day is. We never know when our last breath will occur. And the last thing, in my opinion, is I don't want to leave this earth with any ill feelings and undone things. So understand, live each day as if it is your last.
Yes.
So understand, no regrets, live each day to its fullest, go for it. I go back to Father Woods, who raised me when I was in elementary school and all of that. And he says, as long as you have work to do on this earth, God will leave you on this earth to do his work. But when your work is done, he will call you home without warning. And of course, we all have lost loved ones. And it's just like, ooh, I have to understand their work was done. But thank goodness mine's not. It's like, give me more. I want to stay here on this earth. So give me more work to do. And I do.
And that is a solid exclamation point to end to this wonderful interview. And on behalf of all the happy people out there watching this, I thank you for taking the time to interview you on this Sunday morning chat series, Kay. Really appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
All right. Now, this concludes this episode of the Sunday morning chat series. And if you want more plethora of positivity, go to YouTube, type in my name, Jesse Oakley III, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share this video with other happy people that you know. And you'll also get a chance to see more of these Sunday morning chat series episodes where I get to interview positive people like Kay. This has been the Oak Zone Sunday morning chat series. And until then, happy people, you take care and have a great day. Bye.
Bye.